Drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's Bible verse we are going to be focusing on is Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and not lean on your own understanding. We as humans, we tend to do that a lot. We tend to go off our emotions and go off of what we're feeling, and we try to figure out things on our own, and we leave God out of that process. And when you leave God out of that process, it can look messy, it could look bad, and that's why we have to include God in everything that we do. We have to bring God in our decision making, because we can make horrible we can make horrible decisions that can affect our entire lives and other people's lives. And that's why it's important to always ask God and consult with Him. Whatever you want, whatever your heart desires, if you come to Him. And we are sometimes we want things to happen when we want them to happen, and when God don't do them when we want Him to do them, we try to do it ourselves. And I can tell you, I've done it 1,000 times. I try to figure things out, try to do things, and it doesn't end up in the best possible way. It just doesn't. But when I started to include God in my decision making and just in my everyday life, things have been improving for the better. And so that's what we have to do. Invite God in. Invite Him in. I know sometimes our flesh gets the best of us, but invite God in everything, and be patient. He's not saying no. He's not saying no to you. You just got to be patient, because you don't know what God is trying to save you from. And you saying, oh, I want this relationship. And God is trying to save you from yourself. And you going ahead and get into the relationship. And now you're dealing with someone who's narcissistic, who is abusive to you. And if you just waited on God's answer, what trouble you would have prevented from yourself from getting into that relationship that you got in because of your own flesh and your own wants and your own needs, right? And so that's why I love the verse. It says, His thoughts are not our thoughts, His ways is not our ways. God's ways is the best way, because we as humans, we let our flesh get the best of us, and we make decisions that they're not good decisions. And when we do that, everything becomes chaotic in our lives. So we have to include God in everything we do. It's just the way things needs to be done. We have to include God in our lives. We can't lean on our own understandings, because we don't even know what we need. God knows what we need. And so next time, let's just include God in your day and just see how that changing your lives by including Him in every decision making that you do, and just see how it can just change your perspective and change everything about your life. Alrighty, and that is it. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I pray that you guys have a blessed day.
Let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe.